Hey guys, this is Hansaurus Rex, and today we'll be looking at the TIE Fighters. All the TIE Fighters that were released by LEGO over the years, starting with 7146, the one with the blue solar panels, followed by 9492, the so-called show accurate TIE Fighter, followed by the 75101. I think this is the Special Forces one. Yeah, TIE Fighters from the Force Awakens. Okay, so let's take a closer look at each of the TIE Fighters. Right, guys, we'll start off with the first TIE Fighter that was released by LEGO, the 7146 model. So as you can see, it has a lot of blue pieces, and it isn't exactly show accurate, and it is a bit wobbly as well. This is because of the connection. It is basically made up of the two pieces, connection pieces, that slots straight into the back of this big trapezoid piece. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't come off, but it's just wobbly. It's an interesting design, interesting color. Not my favorite TIE Fighter, definitely, from the tree. Yep. So the cockpit opened up as such. Not much detail on the cockpit as well. It's like this. It's like a single flat piece to serve as the controls for the TIE Fighter. And the hatch is as such. It's just it's a printed piece, but yeah, it's probably the most elaborate piece, no, elaborately designed piece in this whole set. So yeah, there you have it, the first release of TIE Fighters by LEGO. Let's have a look at the next one. Right guys, so the next one is the 9492 model that was released back in 2012. As you can see, it's much more show accurate. The grey pieces against the black looks amazing. Yep, and let's do the wobble test. Definitely more stable than the one that was released 11 years ago. No? Yeah. So this is the advance in LEGO technology. With regards to the connection, let's have a look. Okay, so basically they improve on the connection between this trapezoid piece that you see earlier in the previous model by adding this axle, this Technic axle, which runs from the front of the solar panel all the way through deep inside this section of the cockpit module. So instead of just the two Technic pieces holding the cockpit onto the solar panel, you have this axle which runs through to give it additional stability, and it truly does. So much more stable, so much more wonderful. Cockpit hatch is pretty much the same. Is it the same? Yeah, it's pretty much the same, only upside down. So 11 years, and there's no change by LEGO. I guess it's part of their cost-cutting measures, whatever. But yeah, so it does look good. The cockpit opens up as such. Still not much detail. Oops, not much detail for the cockpit controls. Actually, it's just a transparent, red transparent grill piece to serve as the controls. It's just so sad. The previous model had, although it wasn't much of a control for the previous model, but at least it has some something that looks like a control piece. But yeah, and with regards to the cockpit cover, it seems to be slightly elongated. I'm not sure whether you guys can see this, but yeah, it seems to protrude, you know. Seems like more of a dome, like it looks like the dome of R2-D2 or something. So that does look a bit weird, but yeah, but I guess if you look at it from this angle, it looks fine. But if you look at it from the top, it does juts out a bit. Looks a bit weird as compared to the previous model. It's pretty much flat, which I prefer this cockpit cover as compared to the 2012 one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for LEGO 9492. Let's take a look at the Force Awakens TIE Fighter. Okay, so this is LEGO 75101 First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. So this is clearly the best looking one in my opinion among all of the minifig scale TIE Fighters that was released by LEGO. Wonderful design, amazingly stable, no wobble at all, zero wobble, no. And the design is nice. It's like a set of the black solar panel from the previous model. You have the red background, so it's just like a swap of the color scheme for the TIE Fighters for the Force Awakens. But it has this like wonderful contrasting colors of black and red, which gives the TIE Fighter a much more menacing look. No, I feel, but I've seen some reviews where like some of the reviewers were saying like they don't like it that there's a mixture of red and black. It makes it look stupid or something. But I kind of like it. It does look good. Red against black, wow, it's just a nice color combination. And it has this like it's not an antenna piece. No, I was like reading around. No, it's supposed to be like a gun turret. This one, at the top here. But I read somewhere, I think LEGO didn't know what the function of it was, because it was released way before the movie was out. So yeah, so this is apparently supposed to be a turret. So here you go. And in terms of the connections, let's have a look. It's really strong. It's a bit hard to get out. Yeah, here you go. So basically, this is like somebody probably did some R&D to see how you can like improve on the connection of the solder pieces to the cockpit module. So what they did was they got the this kind of connection to clip onto those kind of tiles with a connecting piece. So who would have thought that this would be the most stable of design for the connection of the solar panels to the cockpit module. Let me just click it in place. Okay. Alright, yeah, got it. Okay, so in terms of the cockpit design, as you can see, the cockpit opens up as such. So they had the droid body part to act as the controller for the TIE Fighter. And this cockpit cover is such a wonderful thing. Just look at that. This is red. Looks really menacing. It's like a red eyeball screaming at you. Sorry about that. And a much more improved, a new and improved cockpit hatch where you can open and take a look. Okay, so the difference between this TIE Fighter is that it is manned by 2 personnel. So the pilot at the front and the gunner at the back. This is a wonderful looking hatch as well for the gunner. Red, you can see that. So if you look inside, if you can imagine like if you were one of the crew for this TIE Fighter, it will be all red and dark inside. No, you'll be mean and ready to shoot down some X-Wings. Rebels come. Nice. Love this TIE Fighter. So I was hoping that LEGO would actually release a reissue of this model, but in this mold. So that would be wonderful, but I'm not sure whether that's going to happen. But oh well, probably could try and make like a MOC version of the traditional design of the TIE Fighter. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'll just put them all back together. Just have a quick look at all of them before I end the video. Okay. In terms of size, the 2000 model is the smallest of them all, and the last 2 model is pretty much similar in size and dimension. But if you have to decide on one TIE Fighter you want to get, I would suggest that you get this here one. Wonderful. What's a wonderful build. It looks great. It looks really, it's nice to play with. So yeah. Right. So next I'm just going to show you some of the Instagram pictures I uploaded with some nice background rendering for each of the TIE Fighters over here. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Take care.